Naran Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Devim Saraswatiಂ Vyasam Tato Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Continuing with the discussion on Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Lila, chapter 8, Ramchandra Puri criticizes the Lord. Text 94. Kavu Ramchandra Puri hai bhriti praya katare nahi mane dekhe praya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sometimes accepted Ramchandra Puri as master and considered himself as servant. And since the Lord, not caring for him, would see him as being just like a straw. ईश्वर चरित्र प्रभुर बुद्धिरा गोचर जबे यही करें से सबे मनोहर. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu behaved exactly like the Supreme Personality of Godhead, beyond the restriction of anyone's intelligence. He did whatever he liked, but all his activities were very beautiful. Ei mat Ramachandra Puri Nila Chale, din kat rahi gela tirtha kari bare. Thus Ramchandra Puri stayed for some days at Nilachal, Jagannath Puri. Then he left to visit various holy places of pilgrimage. Teho gele Prabhurgana Haila Harashita Shirera Pathara Yena Padila Chambita. The devotees considered Ramchandra Puri to be like a great burden on their heads. When he left Jagannath Puri, everyone felt as if a great stone burden had suddenly fallen from their heads to the ground. Swachande nimantran prabhur kirtan anartan, swachande karen sabhe prashad bhojan. After his departure, everything was happy once again. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted invitations as usual and led congregational chanting and dancing. Everyone else also accepted prashadam without hindrances. Guru upeksha kele aiche phal hai, krame ishvara paryanta, aparadhe thekaye. If one's spiritual master rejects him, one becomes so fallen that he, like Ramchandra Puri, commits offenses even to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yadyapi Guru Buddhe Prabhu Toru Dosha na laila Tara Fal Dwara Loke Shiksha Karaila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not consider the offenses of Ramchandra Puri, for the Lord considered him his spiritual master. However, his character instructed everyone about the results of offending the spiritual master. Chaitanya Charitra Yena Amritera Pura Shunite Shravane Mane Lagaye Madhura. The character of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is full of nectar. Hearing about it is pleasing to the ear and mind. Chaitanya Charitra Likhishuna Ekamane Anayase Pave Prema Shri Krishna Charane. I write about the character of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. O readers, please hear with attention, for thus you will easily receive ecstatic love for the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna. Shri Rupa Raghunath Padajara Asha Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahe Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadas, narrate Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in the footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Lila, 8th chapter, describing how the Lord reduced his eating in fear of the criticism of Ramchandra Puri. So we can start next chapter, the deliverance of Gopinath Pattanayak. Text 1. Aganya Dhanya Chaitanya Gananam Prema Vanyaya Nenya Adhanya Jana Swanta Maru Shashwad Anupata. The innumerable glorious followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought a constant flood to the desert-like hearts of the unfortunate with an inundation of ecstatic love. Jai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Dayamaya, Jai Jai Nityananda Karuna Hridaya. All glories to Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the most merciful incarnation. All glories to Lord Nityananda, whose heart is always compassionate. Jai Advaita Charya Jaya Jaya Dayamaya, Jai Gaurav Bhakta Gana Savarasamaya. All glories to Advaita Acharya, who is very merciful. All glories to the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who are always overwhelmed by transcendental bliss. Ei Mata Mahaprabhu, Bhakta Gana Sange, Nila Chale Vasa Karen, Krishna Prema Range. The Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lived at Nilachal, Jagannath Puri, with his personal devotees, always merged in ecstatic love for Krishna. Antare bahire Krishna virataranga, nana bhave vyakul prabhu manaranga. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always felt waves of separation from Krishna, externally and internally. His mind and body were agitated by various spiritual transformations. Dine nritya kirtan jagannath darshan, ratre rai swarup sanne rasa swadan. During the day, he chanted, danced, and saw Lord Jagannath in the temple. At night, he tasted transcendental bliss in the company of Ramanand Rai and Swarup Damodar. Trijagater lok hasi kare na darshan, yahi dekhe sehi paye Krishna prema dhan. People from the three worlds used to come visit Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anyone who saw him received the transcendental treasure of love for Krishna. See, here it said, people from the three worlds used to come visit Sri Chaitanya. So from all over the universe they were coming. Nobody could recognize them. Obviously, only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would. Manushera Vesha Deva Gandharva Kinnara Sapta Patalera Yat Daitya Vishadhara. The inhabitants of the 7 higher planetary systems, including the demigods, the Gandharvas, and the Kinnars, and the inhabitants of the 7 lower planetary systems, Patal Loka, including the demons and serpentine living entities, from like Nagloka, all visited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the dress of human beings. Saptadvipe Navakhande, Vaisayata Jan, Nana Veshe Asi Kare, Prabhura Darshan. Dressed in different ways, people from the 7 islands and 9 khandas visited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prahlad Bali Vyasa Shukha Adi Muni Gan Asi Prabhu Teki Preme Hai Achetan. Prahlad Maharaj, Bali Maharaj, Vyasadev, Shukdev Goswami and other great sages came to visit Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Upon seeing him, they became unconscious in ecstatic love for Krishna. According to the opinion of some historians, Prahlad Maharaj was born in Treta Yuga in the city of Multan, in the state of Punjab, which is now in Pakistan. He was born of Hiranyakashipu, a king of the dynasty of Kashyap. Prahlad Maharaj was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu, but his father was very much against Vishnu. Because the father and son thus differed in their consciousness, the demon father inflicted all kinds of bodily pain upon Prahlad. When this torture became intolerable, the Supreme Lord appeared as Nrsimhadev and killed the great demon Hiranyakashipu. Bali Maharaj was the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. The son of Prahlad Maharaj was Virochan, and his son was known as Bali. Appearing as Vaman and begging Bali Maharaj for 3 feet of land, the Lord took possession of the entire 3 worlds. Thus Bali Maharaj became a great devotee of Lord Vaman. Bali Maharaj had 100 sons, of whom Maharaj Bana was the eldest and most famous. Vyasadeva was the son of the great sage Parashar. Other names for him are Satyavate and Krishna Dvapayan Bhadraya. As one of the authorities on the Vedas, he divided the original Veda of convenience into 4 divisions: Sam, Yajur, Rig, and Athar. He is the author of 18 Puranas as well as the theosophical thesis Brahma Sutra and its natural commentary, Srimad Bhagavatam. He belongs to the Brahma Sampradaya and is a direct disciple of Narada. Shukdev Goswami is the son of Vyasadeva. He was a brahmachari, fully conscious of Brahman realization. But later he became a great devotee of Lord Krishna. He narrated Srimad Bhagavatam to Maharaj Parikshit. So all these devotees were coming regularly to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bahire fukare loka darshan na paaya, Krishna kaha balen Prabhu bahire asiya. Being unable to see Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the populace outside his room would make a tumultuous sound. The Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go outside and tell them, chant Hare Krishna. Prabhur darshane sab lok prema bhase, ei mata jaye Prabhur ratri devase. All kinds of people would come to see the Lord, and upon seeing him, they would be overwhelmed with ecstatic love for Krishna. In this way, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed his days and nights. Ek din lokahasi Prabhu nivedila, Gopinathera bada jana, change chadaila. One day people suddenly came to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and informed him, Gopinath Patanayak, the son of Bhavananda Rai, has been condemned to death by Badajana, the eldest son of the king, and has been raised on the Changa. Now, Bhavanand Rai is Pandu Maharaj. And Gopinath Patnaik, I believe it was Yudhishthira Maharaj. So he had 5 sons, and Ramanand Rai is one of the sons. Now, Changa. So what had happened, Prabhupada says, the Changa was a device for killing a condemned person. It consisted of a raised platform on which the condemned was made to stand. Underneath the platform, there were stationary upright swords. So, talwar, upright. The condemned man would be pushed down on the swords, and in this way he would die. For some reason, Gopinath Patanayak had been condemned to death and had therefore been raised upon the Changa. Tale khadga pati tare upare daribe, Prabhu rakshak karen jabe tabe nistaribe. The Vadajana has placed swords beneath the platform. They said, and will throw Gopinath upon them. O Lord, only if you protect him, he will be saved. Savanche tomar sevak Bhavananda Rai, Tara putra tomar sevake rakhite juyai. Bhavanand Rai and his entire family are your servants. Therefore, it is quite fitting for you to save the son of Bhavanand Rai. Prabhu kahe Raja kene kare tadan, tabe sai lok kahe sabe vivran. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired, why is the king chastising him? Thereupon, the people described the entire incident. Gopinath Patanayak Ramananda Bhai Sarva Kala Hai Teha Raja Vishai. They said Gopinath Patnaik, the brother of Ramanand Rai, has always been a treasurer for the government. Mal Jatya Danda Pate Tara Adhikara Shati Padi Ani Dravya Dila Rajdwara. He served in the place known as Mal Jatya Dandapata, soliciting and collecting money there and depositing it in the government treasury. Dui lak kaha tar thai baki haila, dui lak kaha kodi rajata magila. Once when he deposited the collection, however, a balance of 2 lakh kahans or conchas was due from him. Therefore, the king demanded this sum. Teha kahe sthula dravya nahi e gani diva, krame krame vechi kini dravya bhariva. Gopinath Patnaik replied, there is no money, I can immediately give you in cash. Please give me some time. Gradually I shall purchase and sell my gross goods and in this way fill your treasury. Ghoda dash bara hai laha mulikari, ete bali ghoda ane rajadwara kandari. There are 10 to 12 good horses. Take them immediately for a proper price. After saying this, he brought all the horses to the door of the king. एक राजपुत्र घोड़ा रमूल्य भाला जाने तारे पाठाइला राजा पात्र मित्र साने. One of the princes knew how to estimate the price of horses very well. Thus the king sent for him to come with his ministers and friends. So one of the princes, so there could be many sons of Maharaj Prataprudra, because he was the king at that time. Sei Raja Putra Mulya Kare Ghatana Gopinathera Krodha Haila Mulya Shaniya. The prince, however, purposefully gave a reduced estimate for the value of the horses. When Gopinath Patnaik heard the price quoted, he was very angry. Sei Raja Putrera Sabhava Griva Firaya Urdu Mukhe Bar Bar Itiuti Chahaya. That prince had a personal idiosyncrasy of turning his neck and facing the sky, looking here and there again and again. So he would turn his neck up and look at the sky and look here and there. तारे निंदा करी कहे सगर वचने राजा कृपा करे ताते भय नाही माने. Gopinath Patnaik criticized the prince. He was unafraid of the prince because the king was very kind toward him. So Gopinath Patnaik said, Amar ghoda griva na firai urdu nahi chahe tate ghodar mulya ghati karite na juyai. Gopinath Patnaik said, my horses never turn their necks or look upward. Therefore, the price for them should not be reduced. So he was insulting the prince actually. Shuni Rajaputra mane krodha upajila raja rathai ai bahu lagai karila. Hearing this criticism, the prince became very angry. Going before the king, he made some false allegations against Gopinath Patnaik. Koli nahi dive belai chadmakari agya deha yadi change charailai koli. This Gopinath Patnaik, he said, is unwilling to pay the money due. Instead, he is squandering it under some pretext. If you issue an order, I can put him on the changa and thus realize the money. Raja bale yehi bhala sekar jaye, yehi upay kaudi pai karase upay. The king replied, you can adopt whatever means you think best. Any device by which you can somehow or other realize the money is all right. Rajaputra sitare change chadaila, khadag upare felaite tale khadag patila. Thus the prince went back, raised Gopinath Patnaik onto the platform of the changa, and spread swords below upon which to throw him. Means he was going to kill him. Shuni Prabhu kahe kichu kari pranay rosha, Raja kodi dite nare rajar kiva dosha. After hearing this explanation, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied with affectionate anger, Gopinath Patnaik does not want to pay the king the money that is due. The Lord said, how then is the king at fault in punishing him? Raja vilata shadi khaye, nahi raja bhai. Dari natu yare diya, kare nana vyaye. Gopinath Patnaik is in charge of collecting money on behalf of the government, but he misappropriates it. Not fearing the king, he squanders it to see dancing girls. He is wasting the money. Yehi chatur sei kuruk raja vishay, raja dravya shodhi paye, tar karuk vyaye. If one is intelligent, let him perform service to the government, and after paying the government, he can spend whatever money is left. Hinakale aaraloka aila dhaya, vani na tadi savanche, laya kela bandhiya. At that time, another person came there in great haste, bringing the news that Vaninath Rai and his entire family had been arrested. So that is another brother. Prabhu kahe Raja apane lekhar dravya laiva, ami virakta sannyasi tahi kariba. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, the king must personally realize the money that is due. I am but a sannyasi, a member of the renounced order. What can I do? Tabe Swarupadi yat Prabhur Bhaktadanam, Prabhur Charane Sabe Kaila Nivedanam. Then all the devotees, headed by Swarup Damodar Goswami, fell at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and submitted the following plea. Ramananda Rayara Goshi, Sab Tomar Dasa, Tomar Uchita Nahi Aichana Udasa. All the members of Ramananda Ray's family are your eternal servants. Now they are in danger. It is not befitting you for to be indifferent to them in this way. Shuni Mahaprabhu kahe, Sakarodha vachane, Mora agya deha sabe ya Rajasthan. After hearing this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke in an angry mood. You want to order me to go to the king? He said. Toma sabarei mat raja thai jaya, Kodi magi lai mui anchal pati. Your opinion is that I should go to the king's palace and spread my cloth to beg money from him? Pancha Gandhara Patra hai sannyasi brahmana, magi leva kene dibe turi laksha kahan. Of course, a sannyasi or brahman may beg for up to 5 gandhas. But why should we be granted the inappropriate sum of 200,000 kahans of law conscience? Hinakale aralok aila dhaya, khadgera upare gopinath diteche dariya. Then another person came with the news that Gopinath had already been set up to be thrown upon the points of the swords. Shuni Prabhu Gana Prabhu re kare anunay, Prabhu kahe ami bhikshuk, ama haita kichanay. Hearing this news, all the devotees again appealed to the Lord, but the Lord replied, I am a beggar. It is impossible for me to do anything about this. Tate raksha karite yadi haye sabara mane, sabe meli jana jagannathera charan. Therefore, if you want to save him, you should all pray together at the lotus feet of Jagannath. Ishwar Jagannath yar hate sarva kartum akartum anyatha karite samartha. Lord Jagannath is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He possesses all potencies. Therefore, he is able to act freely and can do and undo whatever he likes. Iha yadi Mahaprabhu etike kahila, Hari Chandan Patra jai, Rajare kahila. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied in this way, an officer named Hari Chandra Patra went to the king and spoke with him. Gopinath Patnayak, Sevaka Tomara, Sevakera Pranadanda, Nahe Vyavahara. After all, he said, Gopinath Patnayak is your faithful servant. To condemn a servant to death is not good behavior. Vishesha Tahara Thai, Godi Kodi Baki Hai, Prana Nile Kiva Lava, Nijadhan Akshai. His only fault is that he owes some money to the government. If he is killed, however, what profit will there be? The government will be the loser, for it will not get the money. See, not everybody thinks this way. That's the problem. So Harichandan Rai is telling the king that if you kill Gopinath Patnaik, how are you going to get the money? यथार्थ मूल्य घोड़ा लहा ये बाकी हाय क्रमे क्रमे दिव्य व्यर्थ प्राण के लाए. It would be better to take the horses for a proper price and let him gradually repay the balance. Why are you killing him unnecessarily? Raja kahe ei baat ami nahi jani prana kene lai batar dravya chahyami. The king answered in surprise, I did not know about all this. Why should his life be taken? I only want the money from him. Tumi yai karas taha sarva samadhana dravya yaiche aise aare rahe prana. Go there and adjust everything. I want only the payment, not his life. Tabe hari chandana si jana re kahila, change haite gopi nate shigrana maila. Harichandan then returned and informed the prince of the king's desire, and immediately Gopinath Patnaik was taken down from the changa. Okay. I guess we can stop here and see what happens next tomorrow. You all have a safe and wonderful day. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Any questions or comments? Sorry.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Prabhuji. Interesting
Thank
incidents
you.
going on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
Especially Prabhuji, when you say astonished to see, Prahlad ji also came to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prahlad ji and other devotees.
And these are the few names. Otherwise, from all the three worlds, people were coming to see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Safe and wonderful day. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.